So I take on too much is the whole moral of this story.
Yeah. I thought I was too much to handle, but man, you just ramp.
Everyone, and welcome to Life with a Cheri on Top. I am your host, Cheri Hagan, and today I am joined once again by my husband, Kevin. Hey, love.
That was weird.
I don't know what happened there.
What's happening, baby?
Nothing. I'm losing my mind a little bit. So,
Well,
I know you're going to say I do it every day, but it's kind of what I want to talk about today. Every year, we like to entertain, especially in the summertime. We like to do it outside, right?
Yeah.
So every year we have this annual Rib Fest.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to talk about that. But first I want to talk about the fact that sometimes, I know this is going to shock you, I take on too many things at one time. And
Can I have that in writing? Listen, you all heard it. Wherever you are, I need to know your names because I'm going to have to come back to you and say, it was said on the air, it was said.
yeah, it was. And now it is forever out there. Yeah, I sometimes take on too much. And this month has been that kind of
Really?
month, which is why I want to apologize.
I didn't feel it.
I want to apologize to everybody for not having a podcast last week. I just simply ran out of time. There just isn't enough hours in the day for me to get everything done this month. So I'm super, super busy with real estate work, which is not a complaint. I am always super, super happy to be busy with work.
Yeah, but there's a lot.
But it's a lot.
And I've been traveling a lot.
And you've been traveling a lot.
Stresses you a little more.
And we've got this annual party coming up.
Yeah. That, by the way, we were going to redo our whole porch in advance of.
Right.
And that
didn't get
delayed.
done.
So
yes.
Let's throw that one in there.
Yeah. And then I volunteered to plan my boss's retirement party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So all of those things, well, our annual party and then my boss's retirement party are 4 days apart. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, honestly. I don't. This was just dumb on my part.
So let's go back for a minute if we can talk about it, because the annual Rib Fest, I think we're on number 12 or something.
Yeah. Ish. Yeah.
Ish. And last year it got fairly
large. Yeah,
So
it did.
It was 28-ish.
Something. Yeah.
27, 28 or something like that. So it was, it's a lot.
I want to say 26, but whatever.
Okay. Still, anything over 20 in my head.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah.
Like, and of course we're trying to, we're pre-cooking 20 slabs of ribs and, so anyway, it was a lot to take on. So we decided, hey, maybe we should kind of split this up and do it in two parts.
Right.
Where
we talked about that last year.
Right. But what happened?
I didn't do that.
Well,
so here's what happened.
You did it. You actually did it. I'm going to jump in on this one. This is your topic, and I'm taking over.
Go for it.
So we decided that we'll do one for family, one for friends. So we did the friends one, and you invited 40 frickin' people.
Yeah.
And like 34 of them said yes.
Yes.
So what are we doing now? All of a sudden, I'm stressing on pulling this off.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Here's the stressful part. Okay. Well, the whole thing is kind of stressful, but on top of that, it's Kevin's traveling this whole week. And normally we need like 4 days to prepare those ribs because we cook them in two different steps. First, we dry rub them and we steam them in the oven. And then we refrigerate them. And then when it's time for Rib Fest, then Kevin stands in front of a grill all day, you guys.
5 hours.
All day. And cooks the ribs and then puts his barbecue sauce on them.
Right.
So,
oh, man, I haven't made my barbecue sauce yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even done that.
We We haven't done that yet. We need to do that today.
We are so far behind.
Yeah, we need to do that today.
Yeah.
Actually, now that it came up. So, yeah, I know. Sorry. So here's the thing. Yes, I want every single person to be here. I really do, or I wouldn't invite them.
No, it's right. Yeah, it's not on them.
No, I know.
It's on you.
It's on me. I know.
I'm just kidding, but now it's on me.
Well, now I think what I should have done, and maybe next year we'll do 3 different ones, because it'll be like the first one can be family, the second one can be friends, the third one can be coworkers, because I've got everybody's now just lumped all together.
Yeah. Well,
and that's why there's so many people. And I love every single one of the people that are coming, obviously.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to invite more, but I'm not doing it.
Right.
It's not happening. Maybe next time.
Yeah. It's got to get smaller. So anyway, Kevin's traveling all week, and he does the majority of the work, because you take that, I don't know if this, am I saying this right? Silver skin?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. You take the silver skin off the ribs.
On the back of the bones. Yeah.
Because it just grosses. I want to throw up even talking about it. It grosses me out. I don't even like touching raw meat. It's just a disgusting concept to me. So all I really do during this is make the dry rub. Everything else is on Kevin. And he's not home until Thursday night.
Yeah, it looks like a few sleepless nights coming up.
Yeah, so Thursday night we'll start, and then Friday all day and all night will be steaming ribs, because we only have 2 ovens.
Hopefully we're done by then, because then we got to put the tent up on Saturday morning, and
I know, and the tables and the chairs and the set up the bar and the games and the
bar first. Actually, let's set the bar up first. That'll be a lot easier to set the table and tent up after.
I don't disagree. So there's all of that going on, right? And then 4 days later, I'm in charge of throwing this party for Larry Rowan, who's my boss. And right now, he's got almost 60 people coming to that party. So I'm working on that. And
I get it's a lot of stress, and I'm not downplaying it, but you don't have to cook for all of them.
No, oh God, no, I know. I'm just saying it's adding to my
it's stressful
level of, and I think I handle stress pretty well for the most part, but this month has gotten a little overwhelming.
Well, there's a lot going on. Plus, I think what sets you over, and maybe this will ring a bell or tie it up for you, tie it in a knot, however you want to put it.
Put a bow on it.
There you go. Just put a bow on this one. When you started the retirement thing, it was amazing how many people were like, "Oh, I'm not going to come." It's like he's been there 42 years, and he hired you, and he hired all these other people, and
well, their complaint was how much money I want them to pay.
You're going into a restaurant with free food and booze.
Yeah, listen.
You got to pay something.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. I will say, the industry as a whole, realtors I'm talking about, and sorry for those whom I'm about to offend, they're the cheapest sons of a bitches that they are. Pilots. They're cheap.
Pilots.
They're cheap. So I'm asking for a lot of money, because it has to cover the food and the alcohol.
And some gifts. I mean, you got to give a gift.
And in addition to that, Larry's been with the company for over 42 years, right?
Right.
This isn't somebody who's been with the company for 10 years and, okay, it's been great working with you and see you later. 42 years.
It's amazing. Yeah.
So, and it's more than 42. I just don't know how many more of 42. So anyway, 42 in management, by the way.
Yeah.
So he deserves more than, I don't know, I can't even think of something lame. What we're giving him is great. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, I had to kick some people in the ass and be like,
all week.
Yeah. And that is stressful. Not for me, because I don't mind yelling at everybody and telling them,
no, but it's just
stop being cheap.
Why, at least when you were telling me about it, you're like, why is this not 100 people immediately go, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
totally
right.
in. You know,
I know.
I'm going to be there. I flew to Salt Lake City for one of my buyers who retired after 47 years to take her to lunch and dinner.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to respect that.
You have to respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And Larry's
kind of weird.
Yeah. Larry's worked his ass off for this company. So
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
I've been, taking names and kicking asses, getting everybody to agree to contribute the amount I want them to contribute.
Right.
So that's added to the stress. And then, of course, I've got all my listings, and they're all coming up for closings. So that means I always want.
I know what this means for me.
I know. I'm sorry. I always want the houses that I represent, right, to be clean, and I want it spotless for when the people are moving in.
Right. You want it to be smooth, and everybody go, hey,
what a great transaction.
Sherry did a great job with this.
Yeah.
And controlled it
Right.
all the way through.
That's why I'd like to think, anyway, that's part of the reason why
Absolutely. Yeah.
I get 100% of my business is referrals.
Referral. Yeah.
Right. So that's, I have some clients that I don't need to worry about. And then the other side of that coin is I have clients that I'm like, holy shit, you cannot possibly think this is clean.
Yeah.
Right. So that means when they move out, Kevin and I move in with with all of our cleaning supplies and clean everything up.
Bring a speaker and all the cleaning stuff.
Yeah, we do. So with all of those things just going on, it's kind of the perfect
Talk about
storm.
The porch being half done and half not
Oh my
done.
God. And our poor porch.
This thing
God.
was dying last year with those steps, and it felt unsafe.
Yes.
So we decided to redo
Our porch.
the porch.
It's a screened-in porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that the top half's done, but they
haven't even
have
touched the
materials
stairs
for
yet.
The stairs, so they have to come back, and that's not until after the party. So we got
Right.
half-assed done there. What else? We have put together a new fire pit and a new grill for this whole.
Okay. That's all you, though. No, those things did not need to happen.
The grill did. That thing was going bad fast.
That's a whole you thing.
All right.
So, but yes, that added to your stress for sure. Because that was not an easy task, that grill.
No.
Is that the one? Did you get the one with infrared?
Mm-hmm.
You did. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So I take on too much is the whole moral of this story.
Yeah. I thought I was too much to handle, but man, you just ramped it up there.
And that is the reason that there was no podcast last week. And I'm sorry. I really am. And there may not be one next week. No, I'm totally joking, you guys. We'll make it work. We'll probably end up talking about Ribfest and
One together about the after party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is a good time. We love entertaining. I'm not saying we
yes.
don't.
I get stressed leading up to it.
Yeah.
And that's usually not like me. I mean,
we've
flow
not
with the
had
flow.
this many people and in this short amount of time to prepare.
Yeah. Right.
Because of your travel schedule. Right. So it's entirely my fault. I'll take the blame.
Agree.
I will. I'll totally take the blame.
Hey, we're in this together.
I know. But it is what it is. So I'm super happy that everybody's coming.
Yeah.
And I hope everybody has a good time.
Oh, if they don't, they're not invited next year. Just kidding. I know everybody. I mean, by the time we get all this done, and it gets done, no matter what, right? We've figured it all out. Everybody's has a blast, and we have. By the time I'm done, though,
he's lost 10 pounds standing at the grill,
sweating my ass off. I've changed 3 times,
right?
And then half the people are leaving, and I didn't get to talk to them or goof around. It's
I know. I do feel bad about that.
Well, that's just nature of the beast on this one. And so we have a 39-foot by 40-foot grill to cook everything on at one time. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So I can only do
You mean 39 inches?
not 39 feet. So we can put all 28 racks on there at the same time. instead of doing, because I'm cooking half racks,
I know.
trying to squeeze them
Half
all
slabs.
into,
Yeah.
half slab.
Yeah.
So
It's a whole thing, you guys. And he works his butt off during this party. And he works his butt off cooking and making sure everything's perfect for those ribs. And I'm running around making sure everybody's got drinks and having a good time and blah, blah, blah. So really, by the time he comes down and we get to relax, you're right. A lot of people it's the end of their party time.
Yeah, they've been there for 6 hours. We're just getting started.
We're just getting started. We're like, hey, where are you going?
What's up?
Yeah.
The bar's still open.
Yeah. So for those listening, you need to hang around longer.
Yes, Duncan. He'll hang around until the next day.
No, really, because we do want to enjoy everybody's company.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
So yeah. All right. That is a lesson in why Cheri takes. Well, I don't know about why, but it is a lesson on.
It all fell into this last couple of weeks, which has been pretty rough on you.
And it all also is because I'm a control freak. Like I won't.
What?
There was a lot of people that could have volunteered to do Larry's party, and I was the first one to speak up because I am a control freak, and I'm like, I just want it to be the way I want it to be, and
Right.
Because I think he deserves a big send off here.
I totally agree.
And just for the record, Larry Rowan is not leaving Coldwell Banker. He's just leaving Coldwell Banker Management, right? He's going to be a plain old realtor like the rest of us schmoes at the office now. So he's still available for those who love Larry.
Yeah.
He'll still be around, just not in a management capacity. So, all right, that's it, I think.
I'm good with that.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can do so on Instagram and on Facebook at Life with a Cheri on Top. And you can see us on YouTube and all kinds of other places. And thank you, Maya. We love you. And we'll talk again next week. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.